hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very spooky episode of the G.A.P.
Ooh.
I am your host, Count Legion Rex. With me, I have my equally as terrifying co-host, Shane, aka the Bearded One. How are you doing today, Shane?
I'm feeling very spooky. I'm gonna stop now. That's gonna get real annoying.
With me, I also have our guest, Spencer. How are you doing today, Spencer?
It's officially time for the Month of Spook!
Yes, everybody.
Yes.
You may have noticed, as we mentioned last week, this is the first episode of what is sure to be a very fun occasion on the G.A.P. The Month of Spook. It will be an episode every single week in the month of October, and where we review some very spooky and hopefully entertaining horror anime, and which we will get more into in later on in the podcast. So outside of that, we have some. Of course, we have news to talk about. We have some. We have some end of season awards to give out. Is everyone
It's the
ready
end of
for that?
another fucking season, boys.
Yeah, is everyone ready for that?
I'm ready for that. I got my list right here.
All right. So, I think we should start off with those because I think that's what everyone's excited to see. So, another season has ended. Without going into winners just yet, can we talk about what we thought about the season first? So, Shane, what do you think about the summer season as a whole?
You know, when we were going into the season originally, we were like, man, this season's fucking dead. And then here we are 12 weeks later, and I'm like, that was a surprisingly solid season. And sure, there weren't like a whole lot of really big hitters this season, but all of the shows seemed to have a pretty consistent level of quality. And a lot of these shows kept surprising me as we were going throughout the week. So I thought it was a pretty good season, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Spencer, what do you think?
This season kind of surprised me because exactly kind of what Shane said, that we kind of thought this season was dead. Like, there was some stuff that sounded interesting, but there wasn't anything like, oh, shit, it's this company, or oh, shit, it's a sequel to this. Like last season. But it really surprised me, not only with its genuinely fun anime that I watched, but also with some big surprises that I'm finally getting around to fully completing, like Review Starlight and Planet With.
Yeah. So, speaking of anime, I think we're time to get started. Okay, we're gonna start. The first award we're gonna give out is the one we start off with. Is always the one we always start off with. That's best animation. So, Spencer,
Yes.
What anime gets best animation from you this season?
Fuck. God. I can't give it to someone that I know will probably get it if I had completed it by the time we do this podcast. But I gotta say that honestly, Cells at Work. I actually really enjoy the animation in Cells at Work, especially during fight scenes. And I feel that will most likely be taken over by Review Starlight. However, I'm only 2 episodes into that anime, so I can't say if it gets truly like outstanding. I can just say that animation so far is really, really good.
So, Cells at Work is your pick.
Yes, for now.
All right. So, Shane.
Yes.
What's your pick for best animation?
See, when it comes to best animation, there's only one reasonable choice, and that's fucking Attack on Titan, you Claude Spencer.
Shit, I forgot it came out this season.
There's literally nothing else that compares when Attack on Titan is out during the season. Like, nothing else comes fucking close, dude.
I forgot about Studio Wit. Okay, fine. It is Attack on Titan.
It's Attack on Titan. I'm sitting here listening to you talk about, Cells at Work had the best animation. I'm like, are you high? Like,
No, I just
He's
forgot
very
it came out
tired.
this.
He's
and
very
there's-
tired. It didn't make a list beforehand.
I thought it just came out this season.
No,
I thought
it's clearly Attack on Titan because
Yeah,
holy
it's-
god, Studio Wit is like god tier at this point.
Yeah, I'm also going Attack on Titan season 3. The level of quality of the animation this season, for a lot of shows, was really high. I could have gone with Banana Fish for this.
Banana Fish
Could've
was a
gone-
good contender.
I could have gone with Review Starlight.
Review Starlight was also up there.
I could also have gone with. There's a couple of other shows I could have gone with because there's a lot of shows. There was a lot of shows this season.
Planet With had some pretty good animation.
Yeah, I never in contention.
No, not really. I just wanted to say that show looked pretty good at times.
I could have gone with My Hero again from.
Yeah, My Hero was
My Hero.
pretty consistent this season.
But I had to go with Attack on Titan mainly for the level of quality in its fight scene animation, fight scene animation and character animation, as well as his production values being once again top tier.
Literally, you just have to watch the second episode of the season to say, yeah, nothing else will fucking come close to this shit because this is incredible.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's only one thing that came close to me this season for that, and it was in Review Starlight. So there's literally nothing else I'd like. And even then, Attack on Titan did that in episode 2 and has been doing it on a consistent basis ever since. Yeah. So there's nothing that's come close to Attack on Titan this season, in terms of best animation. However, animation isn't everything. Sometimes we're surprised by anime. So, Sane, which anime surprised you the most this season?
In terms of biggest surprise this season, there's one show that always keeps coming back to me. And that's Happy Sugar Life. Because I expected this to be good. Don't get me wrong. I expected this to be some good shit going in. But every week for the last month or so, Happy Sugar Life has just been consistently surprising me again and again with just how fucking good this show is. Like, there have been several times when I've pointed it out to you, like I've gone out of my way to say, Matt, this specific scene in this week's episode of Happy Sugar Life has some of the best directing I've seen all year. And it's kept that consistent level of surprise throughout most, if not the whole season. Like, this show really came out of nowhere and was like, hey, you want a good directed horror anime? Here's some good directed horror anime, you fucks.
Especially considering we don't really have a lot of...
as we will see going into the month of Spook.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of that. Because
horror anime isn't scary.
Horror anime,
for whatever reason,
is rare to come by, and so not much you can do about that.
But no, Happy Sugar Life just surprised me with just how good its directing was and how consistently good the directing was throughout the whole season. Like, it'll probably, not gonna lie, unless something in the fall comes out and knocks it out of the park, it's probably gonna get my best directing award at the end of the year because goddamn.
Yeah, it would be a good choice. Spencer, what anime surprised you the most this season?
It's an anime that only I watched.
Oh god, I know exactly what this fucking is.
It's actually not what you think it is.
Is it not the... Okay.
No,
okay,
it's not.
What is it then?
It's Jashin-chan Dropkick.
Oh, Dropkick on My Devil.
Dropkick on My Devil. I originally thought Dropkick on My Devil was going to be nothing but stupid popcorn anime. And for the most part, that's what it is. It's a fun slapstick comedy. However, there's some actual depth in the story. And, it surprised me, the interactions between the characters are not just, Jashin-chan tries to kill Yurine. Yurine kills Jashin-chan. All the characters laugh. Instead, it's some characters have more different personalities than others, and it surprised me with how genuine the story actually is, instead of just kind of being a stupid slapstick comedy. It has an actual like feel to it that is really surprising.
Yeah, so yeah, I did not watch Dropkick on My Devil.
That was one that was on my list originally. I just never got to it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
was
should get
never.
to it.
I did not. I did not watch it. So I cannot say that is most surprising for me. Happy Sugar Life was a contender. Although I think I was a little bit more excited for Happy Sugar Life than Shane was. So I think that I can't say that. For me, my most surprising is an anime that I infamously said on the podcast back when the season first started that I had no interest in at all.
And look at where we are
Look
now.
what happened. And look what happened. My most surprising anime is Review Starlight. A show that came the butt fuck out of nowhere to blow my socks off every single week for the past 12 weeks. This freaking show. I feel like that I should have not underestimated Review Starlight. I should have listened to Shane.
Mm-hmm.
I should have listened, but I didn't because I was a big dumb.
Because I was the one who was like, hey guys, look at this fucking rad ass show that's coming out this season. Doesn't it look rad? And Matt was like, I have literally no interest in this. It looks like generic fodder. And then he actually watched it.
And then I actually watched it and I'm like, oh, and I loved it.
Yeah, see, that's why Review Starlight wasn't my biggest surprise, because I expected great things from that going in. More so than with Happy Sugar Life, because Happy Sugar Life kept surprising me with just how good it was. I always expected Review Starlight to be this good from the beginning, so unlike Matt.
Yeah, so, but with the most surprising must come the most disappointing. So, Shane, which one was your most disappointing anime of the year?
This one was surprisingly...
not the year, the season.
Yes,
yes,
season.
We're doing the year.
Yes,
the, year.
The entire year, we all know what that is.
No.
In terms of biggest disappointment, that was kind of the hardest for me this season. Not because I haven't watched some bad shows
Nothing
this
was
season.
necessarily garbage this season.
Nothing was necessarily garbage, except for one I'm going to get to later.
I already know what that is.
Yeah. Nothing I really watched was, like, really that bad or uninteresting. So this was kind of hard for me. But in the end, I decided to go with Angels of Death for biggest disappointment. Not because it's necessarily bad, but because it's one of those things where my interest was starting to waver very early on, and I started thinking, this is probably one of those instances where the game is infinitely better, so why bother with the anime? And once you start to think that, that's a bad sign. So this is actually one of the shows that I dropped this season, not because I thought it was, horrible or anything, just because I lost interest. And I felt like I probably could get more enjoyment out of the game than watching this. So, for that reason, Angels of Death was my biggest disappointment.
Hey, Spencer, which anime disappointed you the most this season?
My biggest disappointment is going to be Shane's worst anime of the year.
I fucking knew it.
And it's Chio's Schoolyard.
Chio's Schoolyard.
What the fuck was it called? Chio's... See, that's how much it is...
Chio's
School Road.
School Road.
However,
okay.
Chio's Schoolyard sounds like a great spin-off.
It does.
It sounds like a spin-off that goes in directions that I do not think we want.
That sounds like the spin-off light novel to the manga that's written by another guy.
I'm so fucking sad, dude.
Spencer really wanted to prove Shane wrong on this one.
Not only that, I really enjoyed the first 2-3 episodes.
It seems like everyone wanted to prove me wrong this season, and it backfired on all y'all.
No, and I can't say it's terrible, because in my honest to God opinion, it's not. There are some pretty good moments in the later episodes. It's just... So... It wasn't...
It was repetitive. That was the big problem with it.
It was such a disappointment when I got to the end of episode 12, And normally what I do is I watch the OP and the ED, and I'll basically do the whole 24 minutes. It's a weird thing I've done with every anime I've ever watched. On the last episode and the first episode, I always watch the whole thing. I didn't do that with episode 12 of Chio. I finished the episode and I X'd out of the page because I was like, okay, I'm done. Time to check that off the list.
I haven't watched enough of Chio to really give it any sort of a score or whatnot. So
I have watched plenty. Thank you.
I haven't watched enough of Chio.
And I still laughed, actually. I still laughed during the entire run of the show because there was still some really good moments. But those really good moments couldn't balance out the fact that it just was a disappointment in the end.
All right. So my most disappointing is going to be weird for me because you guys are going to hate me for the show I'm about to pick.
I know exactly what you're going to say, probably.
And it's there's a lot of reasons as to why I'm picking it, and I had to think about it, and it's the one show I really enjoyed for the most part, but as much as I enjoy it, as much as it ended up, I was excited for it at the beginning of the season. As I've been watching it, it's been exactly what I expected. It's been kind of exactly what I expected and wanted, but at the same time, I can't escape the nagging feeling that it could be something more, and that's Grand Blue.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's Grand Blue. An anime that's based on a manga that is... No, when you're based on a manga this highly regarded, I don't know what... I think there should have been at least something more to this, something a little more extra oomph. Mainly because of what really kills it in the end is as funny as the show is, there is very much a lack of focus in a lot of everything else. And like they kind of bounce around what they actually want to focus on from episode to episode, as well as the fact that the animation is not great. So so while it's still quite good, I can't say that I was expecting this to be my comedy of the year when I saw that first episode, when I finished it. Not really. It's not. It's good, not that good. So, Spencer.
Yes.
We all have anime that we watch for one reason or another that we just can't explain it. You like it. What's your guilty pleasure of the season?
This is the one that Shane thought I was going to talk about. And I'm going to talk about Senjutsu, or The Thousand Noble Musketeers.
There we go. There it is. There's the gun boys.
It's a story about an era in which nuclear war has devastated the world, and the world empire of the United States, the UK, and Japan have taken all of the modern weapons, leaving the old weapons behind as antique works of art. However, you, their master, has granted these guns a life of their own, giving them bodies and personalities. They take these weapons and fight against the tyranny of the world empire. And Jesus Christ, is it stupid. It's so fucking dumb.
It's fucking retarded.
However, if you like history, and you like cute boys, and you like cute boys that are also guns, that also wield the guns that are the cute boys, but the cute boys actually became the guns that regained a body so they could use their guns, you're gonna like Senjutsu.
See, here's the problem I had with the show, is that, especially in the first episode, it is front-loaded with a lot of boring exposition. Like, there wasn't enough of the cool gun shit to really hook my interest right away.
By episode 3.
When the gun boy went fucking basically Super
He went
Saiyan.
fucking Super Saiyan and started shooting people.
Yeah,
True mobility?
that's when I got interested because I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, episode 3, I'll tell you, is basically one long fight scene. It's really, really good.
And this isn't me saying that I can't sit through like more talk shows that don't have a lot of action, because I can. I mean, Place Further is my anime of the year so far, so take that into consideration. But in the sense of this show, I feel like its main drawing point is the stupid gun action bullshit. And I feel like it really, from what I saw, of course, I only saw one episode, so it could change. It didn't go hard enough into it to really hook
Like
me.
I said, episode 3.
Also, the opening is like generic fucking otome. Fucking here's
It's-
all the characters, and I love it.
wonder
It is
why.
so Tome.
I
All
wonder
right.
why it's so otome.
Maybe because it's a
'cause
fucking
based
Otome.
off a fucking otome. But yeah,
Alright.
it's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah. All right, Shane. We all know what our guilty.
Yeah, we
pleasure
know.
is
Matt and I
this
have the
season.
same pick for guilty pleasure. It's fucking Island.
It's Island. Yeah,
It's fucking
Island.
Island.
Island. This show is poo.
I
but
should
we
have
love
dropped
it.
this show like halfway through the season, and yet every Saturday I load up my Funimation and I fucking watch the new dub episode, and I'm like, this is stupid, and I have no idea what's going on because the plot makes no fucking sense, but I'm still watching it for some reason.
I love Island in so many ways. This is, without a doubt, one of the absolute most confusing goddamn shows I have seen in years.
I can't follow any of this shit.
But at the same time, I absolutely love it.
Like,
It's-
and you haven't even gotten into the really crazy stuff yet when
No,
it
I
becomes an
haven't. I got
entirely
behind.
different show near the end.
But what I love about it is that if think of the most generic like visual novel adaptation you can think of,
That's Island.
slap Steins Gate on it, and
It's so true.
and put a little bit of that Kill Annie character design,
Mm-hmm.
and you got Island.
You got Island, baby.
A show whose one of its main plot points is that there's a character who tries to kill someone that she believes that she's in love with from the future, because she came from the future to give birth to herself with this character.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't question it, dude. It makes no sense.
Because time travel's involved.
Time travel.
Time travel, but then it turns out that she just has a birthmark, and that she's desperate to reconcile the fact that her father was a dickhead and burned down
And
a house.
okay,
to try to.
and I'm not gonna go too far into detail with spoilers here because Matt's not at the good shit yet. But there's a point. It gets to episode 9. It becomes an entirely different show, and I'm not even joking. New title, new opening and ending. Different versions of all the characters in a different world. It's literally a fucking new show.
It
with a new
becomes
plot.
Island from My Hero Academia.
You're not entirely wrong. I'm not even joking.
I cannot wait to watch this because Island is so dumb, but it's also wildly entertaining, and it's my kind of bullshit.
Like, here's the thing, like I said earlier, I should have dropped this show halfway through because it is garbo, but it's the right kind of garbo to put into your diet. You need that kind of balanced garbage that you know it's bad, but you can still get some enjoyment out of and actually end up liking by the end. Like, it's that kind of show.
I love this melodramatic type of garbage anyways. Like, it's so melodramatic, but it's like the right kind of melodramatic garbage.
Setsuna!
Setuna.
Okay, who's best girl? Matt?
Oh, we don't know who that is.
Oh,
Who is
do
it?
we?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're wrong. It's fucking adult Sarah, you fuck.
If there's a son, Matt's gonna
Oh,
pick it.
Sarah.
You're not at
There
that
is
point
a
yet.
son.
You're gonna find out, dude.
There's a son. But Island is our guilty pleasure.
No, I need to sell this to Spencer. Okay, Spencer.
Okay,
The,
yes.
the the first the first episode, literally the first scene is the MC washing up on the beach from coming from the future, completely naked with a CD on his crotch. And then a high school girl finds him on the beach, trips, and lands face first into his crotch.
Of course.
And then they go to the police station to get it sorted out. And he
Okay, let's talk about this fucking policeman, because this is the worst police
this guy
I have
doesn't do
ever
his
met in my
fucking
life.
job.
Trump
This
is
is
Krispy Kreme Serpico.
This policeman, okay, Spencer, to give you a context of what this policeman does, this policeman interviews Sensei, who's my main character.
Okay.
Interviews him. It's like, hey, what's your name? Asked him what his name is. He doesn't remember his name, and he gives the whole speech of how he's in the future. And the policeman's like, yeah, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And
this
then just
fucking
lets him
this,
go.
this fucking dude who shows up butt naked on the beach. He drags him into the police station. He's like, "Okay, so what's your name? Where are you from?" And he's like, "I don't remember, but all I remember is that I came from the future to save a specific girl, and I'm going to do anything in my power to do so." And then the policeman's like, "Yeah, that's not weird or, questionable at all. All
That's
right,
not weird
you're
or
off.
questionable.
You're off the hook."
and just let him go. And
Just
then tried to
fucking-
arrest him later anyways because he was still on the island.
Because the whole thing about island is that no one's allowed to leave the island because of the
That is-
hierarchy of the three. It's now that I
That
think
is
about it,
no.
it's fucking Higurashi on an island.
It's Higurashi on an island, but not a horror and not good.
Because
But
no one's
it's
allowed to
amazing.
leave the island because of the three hierarchy families. It's literally fucking Higurashi. I just realized that.
This
That-
Hmm?
Dude, that might be. Is the animation at least good?
Oh yeah, the animation is good.
animation is pretty good.
Like the
okay.
art, the art is stellar.
art is gorgeous.
And
but then
just
again, that's
so
to be
just so
expected
you
from something like
fucks
this.
know, this is the same studio that did Hinamatsuri.
I know. I just
So-
yes, but to counteract that, it's also the same company that did Kiss X Sis. So
I know, but
All right, moving on.
yeah, let's
because
move on. We talked enough about that.
Me and Shane will spend an entire podcast on Island.
Dude,
talking
let's
about how-
fucking cover it on the show next year. Let's
I
do
wouldn't
it.
because
I'd
we
watch it.
What
sure.
if we get it on the? Is it on the randomizer?
I think it is. Yes,
Let's get it on.
it is. Yeah. Let's go meta. Let's go meta island. It's only two genres though. It's a drama, sci-fi. So it's gonna be.
Oh god, that's gonna be real
fucked to
hard.
get with the it's gonna be hard as fuck to get. But before we get into our bests, I think it's only fine that we start off with our worst.
Oh, it's time.
Spencer, what's your worst anime of the season?
I'm trying to think, and I honestly don't have one.
All right, moving on.
No anime that I watched was truly atrocious. Like last season, I could say it was Dances with the Dragons, because Dances with the Dragons was genuinely atrocious. This season, even Chio School Road, I got enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, you liked the first half a lot, so
I liked the first half a lot. So honest to God, none. No
So,
anime
oh.
that I watched is the worst.
all right. That's
Okay, how about this
that
then?
happens.
Which one?
That happens sometimes.
How about this one? Which one did you enjoy the least then?
Probably Chio then.
There you go.
So Chio by default.
By default would be the quote unquote worst,
All
but
right.
even then, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Well, let me fucking tell you why it's the
Yeah,
goddamn
let's go, Shane,
worst.
because Shane's just Chio, but let's go and talk why it's Chio.
Okay, so I can't remember which episode of the podcast it was, but it was
It was
closer.
early on. It was like
It was
early
early
this
on.
season.
I think it might have been the Keijo episode actually. Where I watched the first episode of Chio, and then I immediately wanted to kill myself because oh god. Like, okay. It's not funny. I don't find it funny. All of the humor feels really forced and out of place. The main character, Chio, is an annoying little cunt that I would love to punch because they gave her this personality. It's like, oh, she's a gamer girl. That doesn't mean literally every chance you get you have to make a fucking gaming reference and try to make it funny. That's not good writing, you fucks. Anyway, the animation's okay. Like the art and animation are pretty decent, but nothing, super impressive. Why, for the love of God, is there so much unnecessary fan service in this fucking show? Because every 2 minutes, there has to be either a panty shot or someone's tits jiggling because funny. Ha 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 ha.
Just
anyway.
Be thankful you didn't get past episode 1.
Yeah, okay, that I have to mention that. I only watched the first episode, and I literally regretted it so much. So, I've only seen the first episode, and I can without a doubt
the thing's on the randomizer too, so
I can without a doubt tell you that this is one of the worst things I have seen in a while, and that includes Nakaimo. Like it's not.
It's on the randomizer. So.
We are not watching this fucking shit. You can't.
What if we get it?
You can't make me. I will boycott everything.
Fuck it, I will strap you down.
You'll strap me down to a fucking table.
Oh, it's gonna be like fucking
Clockwork Orange.
I'll have him like strapped up with his eyes like fucking just constantly being eye dropped.
Just every now and then, just like a couple drops.
Just a couple of drops to make sure that because if we're gonna cover it, you have to watch it, Shane. To be fair, we have no plans to cover it.
Yeah, so. Good. Thank you.
And don't worry, I'm not using a meta for that.
Yeah, thank you. I love you. So yeah, I could go a lot more into why I hate the show, but unfunny humor, annoying main character, decent animation but nothing special, horrible fan service that serves no purpose whatsoever. And just overall, you put all that in a fucking bun, and you eat it, and it tastes bad. Chiyoza's poo, I hate it. Moving on.
All right. So for worst for me, I could do a meme and say Island. But I'm not going to, because Island's too entertaining to be bad. So
I'm interested to see what you're going to say then.
I have... So technically, you may not know this, but I have seen... If someone's a Shio, I've seen one episode of this. It was a show that I watched it with, and I didn't post anything about it because I watched it with peeps. I watched like 1.5 episodes before we stopped and said we can't do this. It's one of the shows that came out this season that I had no interest in, because it's one of the bajillion isekai that came out this season.
Oh, okay.
And
which one, Matt?
Now, it's not Demon Lord. It's not.
I didn't think so. I have a feeling I know exactly what it's going to be now.
It wasn't Demon Lord, because I've seen like a little bit of Demon Lord, and I actually really liked it. So
I know exactly what this is going to fucking be.
I'll definitely be watching Demon Lord before the end of the year. And I highly suggest that both of you do it. It's quite good. Josh was right on this. Josh was actually right on this one. It's good.
Did we ever mention that Josh isn't here right now?
Yeah, Josh is not here right now. He will be on in the later on.
He will be joining us later.
Very briefly. He's doing a good boy, and he's doing schoolwork.
He's doing schoolwork like a good boy. Priorities first.
Yeah. So my worst though is it
Master of Ragnarok?
I need to fucking find the full title of this stupid thing.
I know exactly what it is.
Because it is the worst title. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesha of Inhara is the worst, not only the worst anime I have seen this year, it might actually be the worst anime of the season. It might actually be the worst anime I've seen this year. It is something atrocious. It is single-handedly one of the most clunkily animated, uninteresting, cynical, fucking boring, and unintentionally hilarious anime I've seen this year. If you want a textbook example on how to not do something, it's Master of Ragnarok, where there is a scene that involves a battle between like two characters on horseback, which you would think would be cool. It's not. Instead, imagine it's two people on horseback. They kind of like ride up to each other, and then they basically start sword fighting on the horses, not moving.
Oh, fuck, this is the fucking smartphone one.
Is it the smartphone one?
No, it's not it's
Well, it's not the smartphone one, but it involves
the smartphone one. The guy has a smartphone. The guy has a smartphone. He takes a picture next to that stupid fucking mirror. Gets transported to a world, which is set in the past. By the way, that's the one thing about the show that tried to make it interesting is that it's set in the past. It's set in it says it's Yggdrasil, but it's actually like old. It's actually like in the past in like Norse, like
okay.
but that makes no sense because there's magic and shit. So, but whatever. And he can talk to his fucking best friend from across like across a fucking time. Across time and space with this damn phone. And it is.
I'm looking at the art right now, Matt.
Yeah.
Not only does the art look bad, the MC looks bad. All of his fucking waifus look bad.
Oh yeah, he has a harem too, and they all want to fuck him.
None of this looks good at all.
And you should all watch it because it's amazingly bad.
I can't. I ain't put myself through that. I put myself through Chio. I can only do one of those a fucking season.
All right, so that is my worst of the season. Because I can't wait to finish it. And I can't wait for it to probably get worse of the year. Because holy fuck. So now it's time for the big ones.
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
What's your anime of the season?
Probably at this point, Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
I know, it's not my hero.
Explain it.
Well, it's definitely not my hero for summer season.
No, it's not for summer season.
So, Attack on Titan Season 3 not only is covering my favorite arc in the manga, which is the Uprising arc, not only has it introduced my favorite character in the entire manga with Kenny, but the introduction of Kenny, last name I won't say because I don't think
no. I know. Shane knows.
I know.
She knows. Okay. Kenny Ackerman.
Which I don't fucking buy that for a second, but I could be proven wrong.
Yeah, it will be explained in literally a couple episodes, so you'll see why.
But no, Kenny Ackerman fucking swoops up onto a rooftop, shoots a bitch in the head, and goes, "Long time, Levi. You still a runt, or have you grown a bit?" And then fucking whee over a fucking rooftop, and it's like freeze frame on him going to fucking bip bip Levi. And that fight scene had some of the best goddamn animation I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Fluid, just people getting murked in the streets, not by Titans, by people with guns. And then Levi using the bottle to look behind him and just fucking taking the rifle, is going. Everything so far has been outstanding. I'm enjoying this so much. God damn, Studio Wit, you continue to surprise me with your genius storytelling and actually making this arc better. Because a lot of people didn't like this arc.
I have to say this, and I've said this before, but at least where it is in the dub right now, I have to commend this season for not having a single fucking Titan present at all, and still making it some of the most gripping, engaging stuff in the entire show.
Honestly,
that's just masterful.
Titans are coming.
I know
they
Titans
are coming, but you won't see them for a bit.
Yeah, for the time being, there are no Titans, and they still managed to make it some of the best, if not the best, the show has ever produced. And that's
Alright.
that's just credit to the writer for doing that.
Yeah. So Shane, what's your anime of the season?
We all know what it fucking is, boys.
Yeah.
If you know me, you can guess it. It's motherfucking Planet with.
Shane loved this
Holy
show.
Christ, I love this show so goddamn much. And I've taken every second possible on the podcast to talk about it, so I'm not gonna get too much into detail. Because I have talked up this show all fucking season. But firstly, I'm going to thank Matt for bringing this to my attention, because this was probably one of the shows I wouldn't have watched if it wasn't for his recommendation. So thank you, Matthew.
Dang.
I
knew it was going to be good. I knew it was going to be good. Get though.
I will suck your dick later.
Okay.
No, but oh god, Planet with, it's just it's one of those anime that come around every once in a while that's just something truly special. And from the onset, like outside looking in, you'd think, "Oh man, this looks pretty weird." But then we get past all the weird and we dig deeper into the core of what makes this show great, and it's got a whole cast of truly likable characters. There isn't a single character that I do not like in this show. It's got a really out there plot, but also it's extremely grounded in like war politics, and it really spends a lot of time talking about, should we fight? Is that a good thing? Like, is violence the way to go? And the answer is, of course it isn't. Only use violence if you absolutely necessary. And I love the fact that it's the show that really takes a lot of time to discuss these ideologies and these themes about war and peace, and how violence is never the answer, and how we should all solve our problems peacefully together with unity. And it's disguised as this bullshit shonen mecha show with big bombastic action scenes and goofy looking mechs, and I fucking loved every goddamn second of it, because it's just something that I was looking forward to the most every week watching. This was the show that I could not wait to watch the next episode. And I love how it balances that goofy shonen bullshit with a really heartwarming story and these themes about violence and how, you know, people should come together and work out their problems without violence. And it's just really good stuff, and I hate the fact that no one was fucking watching this shit. That makes me sad.
Thankfully, people coming around to it, and I love it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I was busy with so much other shit. I got like 4 or 5 episodes into Planet with.
Mm-hmm.
I love it to death. I love that it's just a Japanese man doing cat voice. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sensei is unironically one of the best characters in that show, because his backstory is genuinely great.
Yeah.
And it's a genuinely interesting.
Also,
he's
just a cat.
He's just a cat.
And-
He's just a cat who likes eating heads of cabbage and looking at the panties of anime figures. And
True.
he's one of the best fucking characters.
And the maid is also kind of a cat.
Ginkgo! I love Ginkgo.
Oh, you
She's
haven't gotten to her
adorable.
backstory yet? Once you understand like where she came from, everything will be put in the
She's
context.
adorable. I love her.
She is super happy, and I already love her. And I already love this anime.
Show's got the best fucking relationship of the year. Fucking
Nozo-san
romantic-
and fucking Kuroi.
fucking the cutest goddamn shit I have ever seen in my life. It's Planet with is so good, and Planet with would actually be my anime of the season as well if it weren't for another show that decided to exist.
Is it Review Starlight?
It's Review Starlight.
What the fuck do you think it was going to be? It's Review Starlight is my anime of the season. From its gorgeous animation to its highly complex and engagingly choreographed fight scenes, to its magnificent and almost meticulous level of directing prowess, to its clever, witty, and highly smart and extremely smart writing, to a cast of extremely likable characters, to its heavy themes that it handles with ease. I have to give it to Review Starlight for just being for being a show that consistently surprises me every single week, while also it consistently proves to me that the best way to make a show is to just take someone who take Ikuhara, or just take someone who worked with Ikuhara and put him as the director of the show. Because the way that this show is directed and the way it's written is so unique, interesting, and fun, and all at the same time, it's got a lot of depth. It's got a lot of stuff going on under the surface. It's not just about cute musical girls fighting it out in a ring. It's about theater. It's about the effects that theater has on the people performing in it. It's about it's about the system of theater. It's about the people making theater. It's just about that in general, and it's got a lot to say about it. The usage of play within a play is absolutely fucking brilliant, and Shane hasn't gone to it, and I cannot wait to see him lose his damn mind over it. I love how the character designs correlate with the personalities of the characters, like they use the color of their hair to let people know, to let you know which characters are which. I love how in some episodes we'll focus, when you focus in on a specific character, the tone of that episode is correlated to the mindset of that specific character. So the tone shifts make a fuck ton of sense. It's just a fucking great show, and the fact of the matter is that I am a fucking idiot for not underestimating this damn show.
You're welcome for that.
I want to publicly apologize again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Brittany Karbowski. I'm sorry. I really am. But I can't listen to your voice. I got 15 seconds into the dub, heard fucking Paprika, and went, nope, I can't do it. I can't do another one.
Oh, it's Paprika?
No, it's Paprika.
It's Paprika.
Paprika. So I want to publicly apologize to Brittany Karbowski and to all of her fans. She seems like a lovely lady. However, Jesus Christ, I can't listen to her voice. That's all. Have a nice day.
All right.
But yeah, Review Starlight's my anime of the season. I fucking love it.
Quite possibly might be his anime of the year. You're welcome.
Quite possibly. But you have to wait until December for that. Because who knows? My opinion could change. Because I am a very, very flexible man.
He is very wishy-washy.
I don't know, man. Bloom Into You could come out of nowhere and be another place forever.
Bloom Into You. I'm really excited. But let's get into that. So.
Oh, right. Next season.
Fall season is coming up. Final season of the year. It looks meh. But other than that.
I thought you were going to say, it looks fucking stacked, boys. And you're like, it looks kind of...
It looks meh. Shane, do you agree with me that it looks kind of meh for the most part?
I don't know, man. There's quite a few shows I'm looking forward to.
This is a wild card season. Because
there's quite a few shows I'm looking forward to that could be very good. So
or very bad.
Yeah, true. But
there's a couple of shows that could be very good or very bad. So, all right. So let's start with Okay, we're gonna talk about the top 3 shows that we are gonna be watching this season. And you can mention. I would appreciate it if we all mentioned different shows, so that way we could talk about a bunch. But we don't have to. So Spencer, which 3 shows are you most looking forward to this season? In no particular order.
Unless
you have an order.
I don't, and I'm also going to pick 3 shows that I'm positive you guys aren't going to pick.
I know what one of them is.
Oh yeah, one of them is very obvious.
Except for one that I'm going to pick anyways, and it's motherfucking JoJo Part 5.
Motherfucking JoJo.
JoJo!
JoJo, Vento Audio, fucking Golden Wind ass motherfuckers, the gayest part of JoJo.
Dude.
We're going to Italy, boys.
JoJo is on all of our lists. I guarantee that shit.
JoJo's on everybody.
Yeah. So JoJo is one of them. Motherfucking Bunny Girl Senpai.
Okay, let's talk about Bunny Girl Senpai, because we have some. This show, when we found this show existed, me and Shane immediately went, no. Instead, oh look, somebody joined the podcast.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's Joshua.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hello.
Hello. We're talking about anime we're looking forward to next season.
Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
It seems like he's outside.
He's in a windstorm.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Okay,
That's
what
better.
3 shows are you looking forward to in the fall season, Josh?
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah?
Fairy Tale.
Uh-huh.
alright.
And, shit, I can't think of
Windstorm. Alright.
Yeah,
is
I'm
that-
saying it right now so I don't bother other people.
Alrighty then.
All right.
So I also can't do much long because I'm running on data right now.
Oh,
Alright.
that's fine. We'll let you know when you need to come in for your
We'll
pick.
at you when you want to come in, when you need to come in for high school today. So,
Okay. Well, I can still talk for a bit, but
alright. No,
One
but
girl.
that doesn't
They were
matter.
just talking about Bunny Girl Senpai. So.
Alright,
Fucking
so
bunny girl
we
bullshit.
saw the anime on Mal and on Annie chart, and we're like, no. So that should have been the end of it. But Spencer's excited for this one. Spencer was really, really excited for this one. So me and Shane are like, all right, watch the PV. So we watched the PV. It looks really good.
It looks surprisingly good for seemingly being
what anime
bullshit.
is this?
Bunny
Bunny
Girl
Girl
Senpai.
Senpai.
That's the.
Oh, I'm down on that
It's,
shit.
yeah,
God
it's been
damn it.
licensed by Aniplex, by the way. It got
Has it?
licensed by
Okay.
Dude, I'm
Aniplex,
down
which means
on that
Pokemon
shit.
Crunchyroll.
Which means
Um,
Crunchyroll, okay.
And I've heard from people who've read the light novels that it's really good.
God damn it. Okay.
So the Bunny Girl anime is one I'm looking. Not my top three, but I am looking forward to it.
This
so
is
Spencer,
stupid.
why are you looking forward to the Bunny Girl show?
Well, okay. When I first read, the phrase mysterious phenomenon called puberty syndrome, high school student who suddenly sees a bunny girl appear in front of him, I was like, this sounds kind of dumb.
Mhm.
However, it sounds like my kind of dumb.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what?
You are done.
I'm gonna talk this shit up. I'm a fucking try my best to force the other two to watch this.
Oh no, I'm watching.
Oh
Bunny
no,
Girl.
I'm at least checking out the first episode.
No,
I'll watch it. I'll check it
that
out.
was before you guys checked out the PV.
Right, right.
So when you were checking out the PVs for all the anime you wanted to watch, I'm like, hey man, let's just watch Bunny Girl Senpai's PV, and I kind of like did like a little joke, and then you fuckers watched it. Guess what? It looks dope.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
quite good.
excited. It's a romance comedy made by the people, the same studio who's doing the goddamn. What was it?
It's
Finding
Cloverworks. It's Studio Cloverworks.
Yeah, they're doing Fuck, what's the name of that? Something Neverland?
Yeah,
Promise
Promise
Neverland, you fuck.
Promise Neverland. Thank you. They're doing Promise Neverland next season or next year, technically.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's
It's
two.
cold outside.
Shane got won over by cute girls in the PV.
You're not
And-
entirely wrong.
That's a
And
question.
three is motherfucking Golden Kamuy 2.
Okay,
Yes,
thank God I don't have to say
I'm-
this. Thank you.
I am actually watching Golden Kamuy. Now I'm finally watching Golden Kamuy.
Isn't
Holy
Golden
shit,
Kamuy dope?
It's so dope. It's so much fun, and I love it. It's so entertaining.
It's rad as fuck, dude.
Golden Kamuy surprises me. Golden Kamuy surprised me. But more so, I want to take just 1 second to talk about Geno Studio.
Okay.
Yeah, what a fucking debut they had.
Wait, hold the fuck up. Is this the first show they've ever done?
No.
First one was Kokoku. Golden
Kokoku
Kamuy
was
the
the
second. The second.
Their second show they've ever done was Golden Kamuy.
Wow.
And
fuck me.
if you watch back when Kokoku came out, I raved about Kokoku.
You love that shit.
Yeah.
It looked
Goku's
glorious. Golden Kamui's amazing. I'm currently reading the manga as well, and they're actually doing a very good job at bringing the manga to the animated small screen. And more Golden Kamui means more craziness, means more Sugimoto the Immortal!
I am immortal!
And I'm so pumped and ready for this, man. I'm so just excited for Ashirpa and Sugimoto's newest adventures through Hokkaido.
Don't forget the Escape King, Shiraishi.
Shiraishi.
The Escape King as well. He's technically part of the group.
Shiraishi is the best character of the show.
But,
Unironically.
yeah. Golden Kamuy 2, Western history, comedy, drama shit. Let's fucking go. Let's go, action adventure.
I'm glad
Alright.
I'm glad you brought that up so I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Alright, Shane, which shows are you looking forward to?
Okay, motherfucker, since he said JoJo and Golden Kamuy, I'm not saying those things. So I'm gonna say, bloom into you for that good Yuri shit.
Oh god, this show looks gorgeous.
For that good Yuri shit and that gorgeous animation. And for the fact that it'll probably be a very tender, loving story that I will get heavily invested in.
And then cry.
And then probably cry. I guarantee the show will probably make me cry.
I'm very excited. It looks like good shit source.
Yes. I'm gonna say... Josh is in the background. I'm gonna say this. Another one I'm looking forward to is... Iruzuku Sekai no Ashitakara, the one about the colorblind witch.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
same.
That shit looks fucking incredible.
My life without color or something like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit looks fucking
The
incredible.
more I think about it, the more I'm excited for it.
The more I'm excited about this because it's such a unique premise. Like I'm just very excited to see what they do with it. And then of course, the big one, you know me, I'm that shonen bullshit man. I can't hide my excitement about motherfucking Radiant. Motherfucking Radiant, the French shonen bullshit that I cannot wait for. It looks fucking incredible. I don't even care if it's bad, because I'll still love it, dude. And that's all I have to say.
Alright, so I'm really excited for all of those, especially Radiant and Bloom Into You, because those look rad. But I'm gonna name 3 others that I think that we're gonna be watching this season. First of all, I'm really hyped for Goblin Slayer. I'm really excited for Goblin Slayer. If you know me, I am. Some people don't realize that I'm actually a huge fan of dark fantasy stuff. And Goblin Slayer is the darkest of dark fantasies. It is very much in the vein of stuff like Berserk. So if you like that stuff, definitely watch Goblin Slayer. It's gonna fill that itch. Definitely. I love the art style. It's It's Studio White Fox. It's got a great staff on it. I love the idea of having each character named after their class and not actually having their names. I think that's really fun, really clever, and really cool. It's just gonna be tons of fun. I'm also really Zombieland Saga.
There we go. Studio motherfucking Mappa.
Zombieland Saga looks I don't know what the fuck it is.
No one knows, dude.
That PV was rad. And that PV was insane. If the show is as insane as that PV, we're in for a fucking ride.
Has it been licensed or what?
Yes.
It got picked up by Funi.
Okay.
So
It's getting dubbed.
Yeah, it's got picked up by Funi. I don't want to wait for dub for this. I think that this is because if they're hiding spoilers like they think they are, I think sticking the sub on this one might be a best thing, especially if we need to watch it early. I'd say that at least. And I have a couple more. I'm gonna go above 3 because I think we're missing. There's 3 shows in particular I
You
want to talk
fucking
about.
traitor, Matt.
I am a trader, and I won't spend too much time on them. Release the Spice.
Oh yeah, this cyber magical girl futuristic.
Psychopath meets Madoka Magica meets fucking Darker Than Black. It looks dope and it looks fun, and that PV was lit. The animation looks great. Sarune.
Oh yes, KyoAni.
KyoAni's. The only reason I don't think anyone's mentioned it is because we forgot it existed, because it doesn't premiere until October 15th.
And also, no one's picked it up yet, so...
And no one's picked it up yet. And that disappoints me, because it looks incredible. But the last show I want to mention is a show that I wouldn't have mentioned otherwise, and at first was only watching for the memes, but then a new PV came out that showed a dragon getting cut in half, and I need to fucking watch this show.
What?
And that showed a dragon getting cut in half, and that is that time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, the slime show.
I was gonna talk about that actually. Yes,
because there was a new PV that came out for it. It looks fucking like shonen bullshit, and it looks rad as hell. I'll send you the PV after the
yeah, I'd like to see this
podcast. Actually. The slime can use, like, fucking wind powers and fights a giant centipede.
It's a fucking airbender?
It's an airbending... No, it's not a comedy. This shit's taking itself seriously.
Oh, fuck.
Think about it. It's a shonen bullshit.
Oh, great.
It looks dope as hell.
Son of a bitch.
Are you going to be...
All the shows I thought looked fucking idiotic, I'm slowly coming around on.
Listen, since Matt got to pull some bullshit, I'm gonna do two more real quick.
Oh, one, I hope you mention what I hope you mention.
One, Ingress.
Oh.
Ingress got picked up by
Netflix.
Got the wonderful Netflix
treatment. So never mind. I won't be watching it this season or the next season because fucking goddamn Seroius the Jaeger would have been my best anime. But no.
If Netflix hadn't scooped that shit up.
Yes. And the other one, which I'm super excited about, and which I don't even think it's licensed.
No, it's not.
Is fucking Gaikatsun Shoten Honda-san, which is about a skeleton named Honda who works in a bookstore with a bunch of crazy fucking people in masks, and it's hilarious.
It's fucking... We watched the PV together, and we all fucking died.
The PV is ridiculous.
No, I was gonna say afterwards, like, oh, you're gonna mention more than 3? Okay, how about the fucking skeleton bookstore anime?
This looks so funny. We saw the PV, and it's so funny.
I hope it gets picked up, dude.
The voice of Honda-san.
The fact that everyone has a fucking mask.
Everyone has a different mask.
There's any other shows saying that you want to mention? Because we're all fucking
No, that's pretty much it. I just want to say, it has an English title, by the way. It's Skeleton Bookstore Employee Honda.
Oh, of course. Skeleton Bookstore Employee.
Yeah. There's Hiromaru Zoom.
Oh yes, the sumo anime.
Oh, I'm excited for that. And Run with the Wind. You know what? Fuck it, this season was
You
great.
know what? Every fucking show this season. Put it on the list.
Put it on the damn list, because I'm indecisive. So...
How about Karakuri Circus? That looks like some Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit in a circus?
Looks like it's Yu-Gi-Oh meets JoJo, and that's what it is. It looks amazing.
How about the Beelzebub anime, where Satan is a tiny girl?
That looks actually really cute.
How about What We Do in the Shadows with cute anime girls?
The Spencer's excited for that one.
What We Do in the Shadows. So yeah, how
about the Romeo and Juliet anime?
Fuck it.
Ulysses.
Oh, Ulysses, Joan of Arc.
Fucking SSSSS Gridman.
Oh, none of us mentioned Gridman. What the fuck?
I forgot about Gridman. I actually forgot about shit.
This season's dope.
Or how about Soratoumi no Aida, the fucking place further show in space.
Yes, fucking
the Space Fisherman.
Fucking, I'm excited for that one.
Just put every goddamn show this season on the list.
I love how at the beginning, we always say this. It's like, oh, it's gotta be. No, then we think about it, we're like, you know what? No, there's some good shit coming.
It's what I said, Matt. There's a lot of good shit.
Josh agrees that
this
season is going to be rad.
He will be here momentarily. Anyway, I think we've talked enough about that.
Yeah, we talked about enough.
We still have news to get through. What the fuck?
Yeah. We'll talk about. No, we don't have too much. We don't have much, and then there's nothing big, anyways. So we'll get through these really, really fast. Oh, you're ordering Subway.
Oh, he's ordering Subway. Nice.
Subway. All right, so I assume everyone here is a fan of Pop Team Epic, right?
Oh yes, Pop Team Epic. Oh,
I
that one
may
show.
or may not be a fan of Pop Team Epic.
Pop Team Epic. Pop Team Epic is getting an anime special on April 1st of next year. So it is coming back, albeit it will not be there will be more details have yet to be determined. Last year they announced that when they announced Pop Team the anime, it was on April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think they're going to announce season 2 officially?
I hope to God.
I hope to God that this season is literally just fucking Hoshiro Girl Drop.
If it's just an entire season of Hoshiro Girl Drop, I'm gonna shit myself.
I'm going to watch the fuck out of it. I'm so excited. Apparently they came up with that idea like last minute, by the way, to make all the PVs Hoshiro Girl Drop. It's supposed to be only the first episode, but they said fuck it.
Fuck it, why not?
Of course they fucking did. God, any more Pop Team at all, I just
need more Pop Team in my life, dude. I need a balanced diet of Pop Team Epic.
I need a balanced pop. I need more Popico. I need more PP. I need more manga.
I need more Bob Epic Team.
I need more Bob Epic Team.
I need more fucking Pop Team in France.
I need more fucking
cooking?
Pop Team
Pop
cooking.
Team cooking. I need more stupid skits where they brought a man into a booth, showed him the fucking horror skit, and then had him commentate over it.
I need more stop motion puppet musical numbers.
I need more Hellshakiano.
Oh, Hellshakiano.
Exactly. I need more fucking flip book weird paper animation.
I need more Nisai Hinamatsu-koi. Nisai Hanamatsu-koi.
I need more fucking jokes about how they don't put enough keyframes into their animation, so they just overload it. Fucking
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Fuck, I can't wait. I hope it is, because I want this fucking show to come back.
I want the show to come back.
And fucking sand art. They also did sand animation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want more scenes like the beginning of episode 2 where it's just a rough animatic for a different fucking show.
All right.
Oh, yes.
No, all right.
The fucking isekai?
Yeah, basically we just need more Pop Team. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm getting at.
All right. That is that. In other news, Shane, you're a fan of director Masaki Yusa, right?
Ah, yes, Yasa.
The director of Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby, Tatami Galaxy, Kaiba, all that shit.
Mind Game. You know, Ping Pong.
Ping Pong the animation, which I still need to watch.
All of his stuff is rad. Definitely check it out. Gotta get used to the animation style a little bit.
Yeah, but once you do, it's fucking brilliant.
But it's brilliant, and he's absolutely great. Anime director Masaki Yusa revealed at a press conference for this year's Tokyo International Film Festival lineup that he will announce a new work on October 28th.
Ooh!
He's working on something new. He cannot reveal more until that date. He said he wanted to, but because the sponsors told him to shut up.
What
so
day is the 28th?
It's the 28th.
The Sunday. Okay.
It's the Sunday, so we will not be covering it during Month of Spook.
We'll be covering it the episode after Month of Spook.
But I am Shane, what could it be?
I don't know. Could it be more Devilman?
It's probably an original series.
Or it could be it could either be more Devilman, like Violence Jack or something, or it could be something completely new. No, with knowing Yuasa, it probably is something completely new.
It's probably something completely new because I know him and he likes to do new stuff all the time. It could be more Devilman though, because he's mentioned that Devilman was one of his favorites he's ever worked on. So he might actually do more, but who knows?
Devilman high contender for my anime of the year, by the way.
That's not even a meme. That's actually a yes.
Actually.
I haven't actually fucking watched the Devilman.
It's on Netflix. It's 10 episodes.
Do not fucking binge it. You will regret it.
But it's also easily binged, so it's like, what do you do?
Just don't watch all 10 episodes in a day like I did, because it will fuck your mind.
Gotcha.
All right. So, but yeah, Masuka Yusa getting the new work.
That's gonna be
Final
interesting.
piece of news. Free is coming back.
Yes, Free. The gay swimmer boys never seem to fucking end.
The 12th and final episode of Free Dad of the Future television anime ended with the message, "See you in 2020." The episode aired on Wednesday. Now what makes a big deal about it is not only one, it confirms that Free is coming back in 2020 with a new movie or anime. Is it a new season? Is it a new movie? Who knows?
Who knows?
The big deal, though, is that the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games are there, the Summer Games.
Oh shit!
Could it be possible? That Free is now in real life, and that the characters have made their way into the real world to compete in the Olympics.
Free goes to the Olympics.
Maybe is that the movie? Like, is it the Free Olympics?
It's like Free and Sonic at the Sochi 2016 Olympic Games.
I'll mock it, Makoto versus Shadow and fucking swimming.
Makoto, Shadow,
Yeah,
Luigi.
Joke's on you, bitch.
Luigi.
Joke's
Mario
on you,
and
bitch.
Sonic
Shadow
and
has
Free go to the 2020 Summer Games.
Joke's on you, bitch. Shadow has a better backstroke than Makoto could ever have.
Makoto, you shut your mouth, because Makoto is my favorite character in that show.
He's not mine, but he's one of.
Makoto is.
Talk about.
And fucking Spencer has not seen Free, so
He has not seen Free.
No, I've seen the first season.
Oh, so he saw Iwatobi Swim Club.
Yes.
yeah. So he's seen how rad the show is actually.
Oh no, it's if it wasn't for like two others, it would be in my top 3 favorite sports shows. Because so far it goes obviously Hajime no Ippo.
Prince of Tennis.
No. Prince of Tennis is
Keijo.
honestly kind of shit.
Yeah.
Keijo.
Actually, K2
Not Keijo either. Nope. Prince of Tennis, Haikyuu, and Odd Ones, which is a baseball anime in which they
Heard that was good.
win. Yeah, in which they win by cheating.
Cool. Heart of the Cards.
My favorite. If you want a good baseball anime, watch Ace of Diamond.
Yeah.
Ace of Diamond is also really good. Major Second is also really good. If you want soccer, Captain Tsubasa is really good. I love sports anime.
Sports
Anyway,
anime
the
are
moral of the
hype.
story here, boys, is that Free's coming back in a couple of years.
Yes.
Which means it's going to come out around the same time as the new Violet is coming out.
Yes, the
in
movie.
2020. The movie. Although, and there's been talks that that a season 2 is probably coming as well for Violet. That I don't know how to feel about.
Yeah, me neither.
But at the same time, I'm gonna. Do I know how to feel? Do I know how to feel about it? Not really. Am I gonna watch it? Oh, you bet your
Oh,
fucking
you
ass.
bet your fucking sweet ass I will.
All right, but Free's coming back. Okay,
Yes.
before we get into Month of Spook news, we're gonna get into our weekly sales chart. We're gonna talk about how fucking well fucking Cells at Work is doing, because hell, Cells at Work is holding the fuck in there.
Oh, is it?
It is still on the chart after 4 weeks, and it is selling really, really damn well. Which means it's basically it's the anime this year that's being saved by word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Word of mouth is really going around about Cells at Work in Japan, and it's doing very, very well. But outside of that, not really a lot. And the other piece of good news is that Wotoku is doing really well. It's doing pretty well.
Toku?
Otakoi.
Wotakoi.
Love is hard for
Train?
otaku.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing quite well. And it's doing quite well. Thanks to really good Blu-ray sales for it. It's doing quite well. But the big news is that two shows that both Shane really enjoyed and both me really enjoyed did not do very well.
Oh, god damn it.
Hanebado bombed.
Of course it did.
Hanebado bombed. It was massively. You would think that Hanebado would do something around like 1,000 to 1,500. It sold 483. Yes. Happy Sugar Life also bombed.
Okay. All right, Japan.
5. So both Happy Sugar Life and Hanebado did not do very well.
All right, Japan.
You would think that both of those would do well in Japan.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. So both did not do very well.
The Japanese don't know anything.
Yeah, the Japanese don't know anything. No.
The Japanese suck. How dare they?
Thanks for the anime, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for the anime, by the way, but you don't know anything about your own fucking anime, so fuck you. Thanks to all our Japanese viewers.
Thanks to our sponsor, Japan Crate. Japan Crate gives you the greatest in Japanese goodies, treats, and things of the sort. If you sign up today at www.japancrate.com/spook, you can get 10% off your first month box. That is www.japancrate.com/spook.
Spencer, kindly shut your fuck up.
All right.
I have Loot Crate.
You have to leave?
No, I have Loot Crate instead of that.
Oh, you have the Loot Crate.
The old Japan Crate.
Japan Crate.
All right. So now we can finally get to what we're doing. This won't take. This part won't take.
This will
too
not
long.
take very long, but let's get into it.
So there is no featured anime this week, as you can tell. There's no featured anime. Instead, we are going to announce the shows that we are going to be covering on the Month of Spook. All four of us have shows that we picked, and we're going to cover, and we're going to go one by one, and we're going to start with Josh. Josh, what show did you pick? Why did you pick it? And why did you pick it?
Actually, could you do me last?
You want to be last?
It makes more sense to do
I
them
need
in
to find a
order.
place to sit down.
Okay.
Okay. Find a place to sit down. All right.
Find a place to sit, son.
Because we're doing them in order of which order we're doing them. So, and we're doing yours first.
Yeah. So give me a sec.
In the meantime, Spencer, is there another message from our sponsors?
Yes. 1 second. Let me just shit. Where's my fucking?
No, hold on. I got the paper right here. I'll fax it to you.
Okay, thanks. Got it. Okay. So our other sponsor today is Honey. Honey is a free web browser that allows you to search the internet for coupon codes to save money.
Oh, I've actually heard of this.
I know it's an
a
actual
real
company.
thing.
It's a real thing that exists. So say, you want to watch a football game and you want to order pizza from Domino's online. You just click the little Honey button and it goes through all the codes that you can use. Look at that. I just saved $8 on my Domino's pizza. I forgot what company I used. It's completely free web browser that can save you money on Amazon purchases and anything that you buy online. Sign up today at www.gethoney.com/gap. That's www.gethoney.com/gap. Look at this cute little coin. Isn't it adorable? I agree. Back to you.
Thanks for the interim, Spencer.
What I'm here for.
Now that I have found a lovely place to sit down.
All right,
and enjoy
Josh,
my lunch,
what show have you picked for the Month of Spook and why?
I chose High School of the Dead.
Surprising no one, really.
Surprising no one, knowing Josh's taste.
The reason why? Because it is a hilariously awesome zombie anime. What better way to start Halloween than with zombies?
He's not entirely wrong there.
He's not
entirely wrong. So, you know what? Well said.
You know what? Respect.
To be honest, this is the least serious of them all, so it's a good way to get things started.
Yeah, it's
Agreed.
a good way. It's a good way to break the ice, so to speak.
So, Spencer, which one did you pick, and why did you pick it?
I picked the brilliant horror show Hellsing Ultimate.
Yeah,
You boy.
yeah.
So Hellsing Ultimate is an interim anime between the extremely comedic High School of the Dead and Shane's anime coming next.
Yeah.
In which Hellsing still has comedy to it, but it also
Obviously.
is dripping with gothic tones and atmosphere. Hellsing is radical.
It's just pure badassery.
Hellsing
Also,
is
it's drowning in blood.
Yes,
Lots
blood,
and lots of blood in this.
very violent. So, if for those of you who are watching at home,
Make sure you get your parents' permission first.
yes, sign up for a legal streaming site. I don't know what Hellsing Ultimate's on.
It's on Funimation.
Funimation. Okay. And while you're at it, good luck, because Matt's anime you probably won't be able to finish unless you have nothing better to do.
All right. If you spread it out,
Just fucking roasted.
But Shane, which one did you pick?
Yes. Okay. This is one. Ever since I came up with this idea for the Month of Spook, like several months ago, there's been one show I've had in my head ever since. So the show I'm picking for Month of Spook is Parasyte the Maxim.
Oh,
And the reason why is because Parasyte has been a show that has been on my radar for quite some time that I've just never gotten around to watching. So I figured, what better time to finally watch it than to cover it on the Month of Spook, because I've heard many good things about it and I've heard it's rad as fuck, so I can't wait to watch it.
It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers meets Dragon Ball Z.
And I can't fucking wait. So yeah, that's my pick.
And
And now, Matt, what is your pick to end the month off?
My pick, if we start off with stupid bullshit and end serious, what better way to end serious than just to end with a quintessential horror anime of the past decade, and that's Higurashi no Naku Koroni.
If I may interject,
Yes.
Josh is gonna shit on it.
Higurashi is nothing but stupid bullshit.
All right.
See, if you were actually gonna be on that podcast, Josh, you could argue it out with Matt, but
you can't, because you found an issue with something that's in a shit ton of anime.
So, Higurashi will be the final show we cover, and then all 50 episodes of it, both seasons, and I am very excited to finally cover. We were going to cover this at some point.
yes.
So it is a modern class. It's a modern horror classic, and for anime, there's a reason. There is a reason why it is so highly regarded.
Yeah, I would say I'm excited to watch it, but I kind of watched all of it already just to make sure it was out of the way, so ignore me.
Shane's mind exploded.
Don't binge this shit. Take it at your own pace, unlike I had to.
You didn't have to.
I didn't have to, but it's...
You literally started a month before that. It was supposed to actually... So you had time, dude.
Yeah, I know,
no
but once I
excuse.
get something started, it just fucking snowball effect.
So Shane is just an idiot.
Yeah, we all know
Shane,
that. You don't have to say.
Well, your mind exploded.
Yeah, everything
just gave up.
exploded.
If you're gonna watch
My
Higurashi,
mind just gave up.
if you're gonna watch Higurashi, just do it an arc at a time. Take it in, then start the next arc. Just take your time. That's the easiest. That's the best way to do it, because then you can fully take in the show, or you could binge it. I don't care how you watch it, actually. So,
I'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors.
what's our sponsor?
Oh, we got a sponsor?
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Subway,
Suabue.
for giving me this delicious lunch that I just had.
Yes,
Suabue.
thank you to Spubway for supplying my son with food.
Spubway. Suabue.
Bob, swab.
I want to see a fucking horror anime that's set in Subway.
The food comes alive and eat.
So you mean like that one fucking?
You ate us, and now we eat you.
It's like Sausage Party if the food was the bad guys.
It's like
I also got
sausage
three
party. It's
cookies.
like sausage party, but it takes itself seriously this time.
I also got 3 cookies. For the
Delicious.
price of 2.
Anyway.
Delicious. All right. For that, I think we're pretty much.
So let's just quickly reiterate. Next week will be High School of the Dead, Josh's pick. The week after that will be Hellsing Ultimate, Spencer's pick. The week after that will be my pick, Parasyte. And then the final Monday of October we'll be doing Matt's pick, Higurashi, to end off the month of Spook. Hopefully this goes well. Because we've never done something like this before.
If you picked if you picked the anime, you must show up to your respective podcast. But other than that, you are good.
Other than that, just make it to whatever ones you can. But just have mandatory appearance on the show that you picked.
So yeah, but next week is the big one. Next week we'll start with High School of the Dead on the podcast, and I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah.
With that, I am your host, Matt, aka Legion Rex. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me nowhere else.
You can find me stalking in your window.
Yeah, you can. You see how I'm at your window? Yeah, that's me. You know when you look outside and you see what you think you see someone looking at your house? That's me.
Yeah, that's me. That's me, motherfucker. I'm here. I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you. Beware. And I'm about to kill you. So with me, I have my co-host Shane, okay, the bearded one. You can find him on Twitter.
Yep.
You can find him on YouTube as well. Yep. He's also outside your house, but not in the front.
I've already infiltrated. I came in through the basement.
Yeah, he came through the basement.
Don't go in the basement.
He's in the basement right now. He's living there, actually.
Just don't go downstairs. You'll be fine.
He's brought his Switch. He's stuck there. He's not going to leave.
I'm camping out in your basement. I've got entertainment. I can wait a while.
With us, we also have our guest Spencer.
I'm also in your house.
He's also in the house. He's in the attic. He has infiltrated the attic.
Correct. The attic is on mine. If you've ever seen a movie like Black Christmas, that's me. Ooh. I'm going to kill you.
Don't go in the attic, or you will be eaten.
I'm going to stab you with a glass unicorn.
Here's the main thing, Spencer. Is Black Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
Why not both?
Why not both? The Night Before Christmas is both. So,
yeah, true.
Die Hard.
Considering it's also called The Nightmare Before Christmas
movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Thank you, Josh. Speaking of Josh,
he's here too.
He's here too. He's the other guest, Josh.
Oh, I'm your random guest that just showed out of nowhere and is lost.
Josh is pretending. Josh is the linchpin to the plan. If I'm outside, Spencer's in the attic, and Shane is in the basement. Josh is the one who infiltrated the house himself as a likable stranger.
I'm just in your bedroom watching your anime, so you know.
Oh
yeah, don't go in the bedroom. Find somewhere else to sleep.
He's busy watching ReZero for the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
He's busy rewatching ReZero for the fourth
Why
time.
does nothing in Higurashi make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Was that your Brunner impression?
No.
Okay.
Why can't Higurashi do time skips like ReZero does? God.
The time skips make perfect sense in Higurashi.
Okay, we're not getting into this now, boys.
So, Brunrit,
No,
you would have understood that.
Save it
Shut up, Spencer.
for the Higurashi podcast.
Save it for the Higurashi episode.
Checkmate, atheist.
And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful October and a wonderful spooky month. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, and let's hope the month of Spook is a success, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you then.
We'll see you next time.